Okay, so what we're going to do today is take this spark arrestor out of here, and I'm going to show you guys how to either clean it or just remove it completely, because most of us just want to remove it completely, but there is a way to clean these, and I'll show you both ways. But the steel's the same way. You gotta clean these or take them off. And basically this little cover here is just gonna come off. It hinges right here. So when you take it off, you put it back on the same exact way. Folds out just like that. Right, so that's off. So now, in a little bit of a tight space here, we got this little heat shield here. And I believe this is a T25, but correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is a T25 deal here. And they just come out like that. There's, I believe there's five of these. And all we're gonna do is just remove all these little screws here. Now I know that a lot of the Californians and stuff want you to leave this on here, but unless you're working in a dang forest area or a dryland area or somewhere where you actually need to have this, I mean, most of us are just working in lawns every day, so it'd be pretty hard to start a forest fire in a lawn. So anyway, once you get all these off of here, you'll be able to pull this off. And that screen's just going to be sandwiched in between there where that little hole is. Pretty easy to remove. Area out here, can you get that on the camera there? That little circle area there, it looks like it's a little bit plugged.
Just gonna blow that out.
Just right in there. So let me get some air in there. Very odd though that yeah, guys, I forgot I had already removed the screen on this Echo trimmer, but I did want to do this video again just to kind of show you guys where it's at and how easy it is to remove. So basically assembly is just reverse, you know, put it back together the way you took it apart. Very simple deal. Removing this screen or cleaning it is going to really help out your performance. Like I said, if you're not in a forest area or an area where you can start a fire, I'd highly suggest just taking it out, and it's just going to save you a lot of headaches in the future. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, just leave them in the comments and I'll get them answered. Off, we just take it and we hold it with a pair of pliers like these, and then we just use a nice torch like this, and you heat it up until it's bright red, and it'll burn that carbon right off of there. So, and then you can just reinstall it and you're good to go. If you notice your engine's bogging down or doesn't want to run or doesn't feel like it's got anything coming out the exhaust, or just don't have the performance that you normally have with these things, then I would definitely pull this off and either clean it or get rid of it, basically. Go ahead and make sure all these are good and tight here. Okay, we're going to go ahead and stick this in here. Make sure you can see that where you stick this little lever down in there first. And then this should get it kind of worked in there. Get it all in there at the same time. So just like that. And we're going to put these two screws back in. Sometimes it's a little tricky. So Get this one put in here. The only issues I've had with this thing is it gets too hot some days when it's 100 degrees, 90 degrees. Sometimes it gets a little hot and you just got to give it a break and use a different trimmer for a while. I don't know if you guys had any of that overheating issues, but sometimes we'll pull the plug out and clean the plug off, but for the most part, that's all we got to do. So we should be able to go ahead and get this thing started here and see how it sounds. Obviously, we didn't really do anything except blow out that little deal in there, but so get this thing started up here. Before you guys come at me, we already had this thing running today, so it's already warm. But anyway, you guys can tell without that spark arrestor on there how nice it runs. It doesn't have any restriction on the air at all. It runs really good. And I believe we've been running this, what, 2 years now?
Yeah.
So 2 years now, no problems, other than the overheating issue where it smokes a little bit, but then we just give it a break, clean off the spark plug sometimes we don't. And how long does it usually take? An hour, 30 minutes, something like that, and then it's good again?
Yep.
So just sometimes they just get a little warm after you've been running them 90 to 100 degree days. You know, just got to give them a break. So we always have a couple of backup trimmers anyway, so it's not a huge deal. So anyway, guys, hope that helps. If you like these videos, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.